Hi there, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. This is going to be a collective message, so if it resonates, please let me know in the comments. You should check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of one sign in your chart, check out those readings and you could find a message for you. It always seems to be as soon as I sit down, or it always seems to be that way, that when I sit down to do a reading the past couple days, a collective one at least, there seems to be so much traffic all of a sudden. All right. I don't know, my attention span, I just can't handle it. I can't pay attention and think if there's too much noise outside, but what are you gonna do? These cards just jumped in my hand, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm not always bitching and complaining like this. You're just catching me in a moment. I've been stuck on like doing a collective message though. So there's a message here for someone. Please let me know if it was for you. There we go. Player wanted to come out. I also had a pre-message of like this feeling of, if you have to do something that you know someone isn't going to like, you do it in a tactful manner in which you are as soft and polite as possible. This could be something that's like breaking up with someone who you've been dating, like ending things. You do it in a very respectful, tactful manner, to something as serious as like, maybe you work for the law or you work in some sort of social work or social services, that you have to be the bearer of bad news or be there when some like serious shit goes down, and you do it in a very respectful manner. Please let me know if that resonates. There's also something about waiting. You're either waiting to hear from someone or you are waiting to hear back about a job. There was something about a job, but also like you could be waiting to hear from someone, hoping they'll reach out, etc. So player's the first card there. Then we get, what does your gut say? Your intuition. Maybe you're the player watching this. Maybe you're dealing with the player. Maybe someone feels this way about you, that you're a player and that this won't work. Pansexual. Maybe that's why someone appears like a player. This is like, so I feel like I'm getting a feeling of someone who just likes people, who's a lover of people. They could find someone really interesting and they're like really interested in that person. Male or female. Please be patient with me. Didn't I just say someone was waiting for something? Patience. I had been thinking waiting and like having to be patient. It's the same color as what does your gut say, your intuition. Are you in love with me? These cards are like pretty freaking cute. I feel like there's something here about like maybe falling for someone who isn't your type. I'm getting also, this doesn't even have to be like like physical male or female. It could be like their physical features, or it's just someone who's different, but you've fallen for them as a person. Isn't that what a pansexual is? You've fallen for their personality, how they make you feel when you're with them. I think there's someone who's trying to almost like convince themselves that this isn't gonna work. I can't lie or try to manipulate you. I like and respect you too much. Not worth it. How could you do that? Pregnant. I get that someone, all right. So it's like someone who could have been a quote unquote player, someone who was perpetually single. Oh shit, I just dropped a couple cards. I dropped not worth it, and I can't lie or try to manipulate you. It's almost like there's someone who, okay. I have like so many thoughts going. Someone who is a quote unquote player, someone who would fall for different people, date different people. This person is ready. This player has fallen in love. There is someone who is ready to put their hat, hang their hat up. I just keep wanting to look at these two cards because it's not worth it to them to manipulate you because they like and respect you too much. I get this is someone who is surprised by their feelings, is surprised by their actions. I feel like there's someone who is scared that it's not gonna work because this is just so different for them, or just like maybe they didn't expect this. This is why there's this need for patience there. But at the center of it is someone listening to their gut and intuition, and that is requiring patience because someone is coming to terms with the fact that they have this attraction to a person who they never thought that they would be with. This is very much like, this isn't my type. It won't work. But their gut and intuition is saying that it could. There's something about liking how someone's gut and intuition feels. That's so weird. Someone literally could be like rubbing someone's belly, or like they like how the gut feels. I realized after I said it, could be a literal stomach. Someone cozying up to someone who's a little thick. That's so funny that as soon as I said it, I'm like, it could be a literal body. This isn't their usual type, but they've fallen for this person. I feel like there's someone here who has had a broken heart, and there's this essence of like, I have a reason to smile again where I didn't think I would ever again. Maybe someone who was like really heartbroken here. This could be the person who is a quote unquote player, perpetually single, or this is the person who's fallen for this individual who their gut is in telling them that this is to be patient, that it's good. I like the word respect here. Two of Wands reversed, followed by the Nine of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Eight of Swords reversed, followed by the Hanged Man. I feel like someone is waiting. This is a card to me of like waiting. The Three of which I already saw. The Three of Wands is a card of like looking on to the future, but it was in reverse. So it's like waiting. This Nine of Pentacles is a pre-Empress energy. It's someone who's right on the verge of... Ooh. I've heard it be called the single lady card, but it's, to me, male or female. It's someone who is established on their own without a partner. There's, I keep hearing fruits to their labor. There's fruits to their labor. There's like stuff or proof of what they do. The Two of Wands in one of my decks, in my Modern Witch, shows a person standing on a balcony, kind of holding the wand in one hand and the phone in the other, and the previous wand is behind them. And then in my After Tarot deck, in the Two of Wands, it's a male and a female, each holding a wand and having a hand on the earth. I've started to associate like seeing the earth in cards as like a year, like knowing someone for a rotation of not just a rotation of the earth, but a rotation of the sun, knowing someone for a while, especially if I see like the world and the sun, or like the sun and the star card. It to me has become to signify like time. And I feel like there's something here about this. This has taken time. This has taken patience. This has taken waiting. Someone could be moving on and they're either choosing to not want to get into some sort of partnership where they are emperor or an empress, because to me, I just want to say, like, this is someone who's staying single or keeping themselves single. King of Pentacles reverse. They don't want anything serious. Maybe this is my player. Wow. The pre-Empress card is gone, and now I have the Empress here. And I saw a card of pregnant. Why do I'm getting like maybe a pregnant but not together. Oh, I also get a feeling of someone, it could be an earth sign, it doesn't have to be. A Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, doesn't have to be. I get the feeling of someone being like scared. It's almost like this goes back to like they just assume something isn't going to work. It's like they're asking, are you in love with me? But they know the answer. Yes, this person feels a type of way. This person, there's someone here who's having like something real and tangible offered to them that could be there, and I think they are very scared to take it, or don't even want to accept it. It's like not wanting to accept that it could work. Wow. I feel like there has been some growth here. There's been an evolution of maybe someone has finally accepted that this is that pre-Empress who is keeping themselves single is my Empress. Or someone who was waiting, kept themselves waiting, is no longer waiting anymore. They're moving on to an Empress level. Codependent card, the Star card. Temperance, Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy, the Sun. Wow, a lot of fire in Wands. There's a lot of Star reversed. I feel like someone thinks the other person is like absolutely beautiful, even with their gut or their belly. This is like a full-figured person, male or female, but I think that I feel like there's this fear of the unknown. Someone is scared emotionally of like codependent behavior or what could go wrong almost, not considering like how good things are feeling or have felt. I feel like I'm looking at a female love offer to someone who is like just scared. It's not even that the Fool is here. It's not even that there isn't feeling here, that there isn't something here. The King of Pentacles, this is a solid individual. This is something, it's almost like it's a logical crush. Like it makes, like they, how do I word this? He knows there's something there and he feels strongly. There's a spark, this strong feeling to want to care for, love, and hold this person, this pre-empress, this empress. But he thinks and is holding on to that it won't work. He's a logical king. So if it's in reverse, it's an illogical. Just going back to it won't work. There's something about it being very different, this not being a usual type. And even though someone feels the type of way, their gut, their intuition is telling them this, I feel like there is someone who has offered love, is offering love. King of Cups here with the King of Wands in reversed. 5 of Wands. Someone is fighting how they feel. They're trying to say it's just like a sexual thing, like, oh, this is just a player or whatever. It's not gonna work. They're not my type. When they actually feel more than what they're saying. There's heavy feeling of like looking into each other's eyes. I keep seeing these cards with eyes. Someone has this sexy look in their eyes. And I get this feeling of like offering the chance, the love, and they haven't accepted it. I feel like they're really scared. It's the same cards already repeating. 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, upright. I feel like someone is really scared. If this is someone from your past coming back, like this is literally the beginning and this is literally like the end. I even just got like someone being scared of how it would go, assuming it would just end, assuming it would end. This is something else. They assume it wouldn't be long term. They assume someone would get hurt. I feel like there's someone here with the Three of Swords here and the Three of Swords here. There's someone here who, wow, has really, really had their heart broken. Like really had their heart broken. This could be something totally that has nothing to do with y'all now. I don't know how it relates. You could have been who broke their heart. They could have been who broke your heart. There's something about some serious heartbreak here that has led someone to be very closed off to love coming their way, to an offer for something coming their way, to come back again if you've already been with this person. There's holding back. I feel like someone, gosh, this is so weird. It's like their guard is down, they're open, but they're not accepting. Four of Swords. Chariot reverse. Now you got someone in their head, or you're both in your head. Someone is like legit losing sleep about what direction this is gonna go in, if it'll even go anywhere. Someone's thinking about this morning, noon, and night. It's nighttime there. It's you. Someone is in the other person's thoughts. I'm also getting like this is the heartbreak that someone has been holding on to, or it's their anxiety and stuff it's around them that prevents things from going forward. I have a feeling someone has lived a whole life before this. And what I mean by like that is when I was in my 20s, I had it's one of those moments in life where I say it ripped the rug out from under my feet. And I had this heartbreak, which was job related. And it is a pivotal moment. That's the only way to say it, because the type of person who I was before that moment and then the type of person I am now is very different. I was humbled as fuck when that rug was ripped out from under me. Like, humbled. Like, bitch, you ain't shit. Because I thought I was the shit. And I had a chip on my shoulder and everything. There was someone, or there's connection here where someone had a whole life before where they were a type of person and they had a humbling, life-changing, pivotal time or moment in their life that has made them who you are dealing with now. This could be a heartbreak. Someone was absolutely devastated by a loss. I want to say like widowed, like the widowed, or a widower, or divorce, separation. Could have been something to that effect, but I'm really getting heavy. It was something where truck going by. The ending, or something that was said to them by a female, something that was said, maybe something that you said to them in the past, however this resonates, that has stuck with them. and is why they like don't want it to go forward or are scared about it going forward. There's something here about communication. The Queen of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could have been something that happened to them in the past, that was said to them in the past. The Emperor reversed now with the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. The Emperor is Aries energy, Knight of Swords. The Moon is Cancer, followed by the Hanged One. That's Pisces energy, followed by Justice. That's Libra. It's a lot of majors right there. I don't think I feel like someone is like stuck or frozen, stuck almost obsessively with something else that happened, or I'm feeling like someone may have been cheated on in the past, or dated a player that you remind them of, and there's this feeling of it won't work because I'm always going to question if you're in love with me. I'm getting a very strong wounded male, wounded masculine, wounded emperor with a empress who is trying to love this emperor, who wants to be with this emperor. And this emperor has been through some shit that she doesn't know about. There's someone here too who has like addictions or like this side to them that they consider they think they're not a good person. Queen of Wands reversed. Ace of Swords. I think someone has told you or has said, I don't know what I want. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. These cards are like repeating to me. I feel like someone has, may have been casual, or it's been casual. I think someone may have said like, I don't know what I want. I feel like someone has communicated having a very this is the player. That's what this is. Someone has communicated like they are a player, or they talk like they're a player, or something like that, and I don't think they really are. I feel like someone may have tried. It's almost like hasn't offered something stable or real. Because it's like, you know, it won't be accepted. There's something about this person doesn't want to accept the love or something from someone. But I feel like if they were to go, Three of Swords is now in reverse. There's a healing journey going on here as well. Because you have to be patient, because their gut is telling them this is good. The Emperor reversed here again. Ace of Cups reversed. Wow. This is so funny how I just started seeing this. Someone takes a very casual approach to things. This is so funny. This is so funny to me. Okay. There's either someone here with the Ten of Cups here, the Hierophant reverse, non-committal. There's something here about someone who is like super scared to be committed to someone. I'm going to take that as confirmation. Super scared to be committed to someone because of shit that has happened to them in the past. Maybe like being taken through the ringer in the court system, or taken through the ringer with custody, or taken through the ringer with like just ending a marriage or marriages. It's like they are deathly afraid of the commitment words. This is someone who, if you are in a long-term relationship, they're still going to want their own little slice and space because they've been stuck in the past wanting to be able to escape, and they still want to be able to do that. So when you take off the table an element of emotional reliance is what's coming in my head, or emotional dependence. When you take off the table, constantly trying to offer that person who already has dependency with the Nine of Cups, trying to offer them the cup to get to the Ten of Cups, they'll never accept it for fear of what could happen because of what's happened to them in the past. This person needs to be in control of the situation. It's so funny to me because it's getting what you want by not asking for it and just knowing that you have it. If you don't need the reliance of the verbal, yes, this is where it's going to, this is where it's leading. Someone needs to be patient, trust their gut and intuition. If you believe that this is going somewhere, and this person feels different than other people, my gut and intuition is telling me that this is going to be good, even though they're totally different from me. Physically, mentally, spiritually, what the fuck ever. I forget where I was going with that, but like, if you feel it in your gut, it's like following that. There's something about the King of Pentacles is here now in upright, where he was here in the reverse, and I was so focused on him. This is getting what you want. This is the person who had reservations, who was constantly in their head, it won't work, oh, I don't want to deal with this. The Nine of Cups, who's like, I don't want to accept it. You finally get them. You finally get them to trust their gut and intuition, to realize there's something to this, as long as there are no committed expectations. This is someone here who, like, this could be you, this could be them, someone who needs to feel free. Needs to, it's almost like someone can't get, you can't get jealous of me doing this or disappearing, or, and there isn't, and yet it still works. Like, there isn't a jealousy. Six of Wands. So the Five of Pentacles came out. Someone lost a lot of money in the past. This is why, this is on top of the pile of what happened in their past, why they're scared of what could happen in the future. The Magician reversed, Five of Cups reversed, Three of Swords again. This is the fourth time I'm seeing this card in this reading. The Tower reversed. This is kind of weird, but it's like someone is being forced to acknowledge that their heart is being healed. This is like almost like someone who had been stuck with their issues, their hurt from the past, is realizing more and more that this companionship, this connection, has been healing wounds. I feel like someone doesn't even realize what they are doing is having a positive effect, or it's almost like not wanting to accept it. I just heard like creating new memories. This is also like, I feel like quiet victories that are happening that people don't know about or are behind closed doors. This is if this was someone from your past, it's like healing the foundation for something new. 8 of Wands. It may have started with just communication. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, y'all are on the same page with the Knight of Pentacles there and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse because it's like, let's just not talk about how we feel. The Knight of Pentacles is my King of Pentacles, but he's feeling a type of way about that Knight of Cups who's talking to him in a positive manner. They're not gushing like a king or queen would be. I love you, you're the best. That Knight of Cups just talks in a very like flirty, positive, encouraging manner with the Knight, with the Ace of Wands right there. Oh yeah, there's a flirtation right here between two people, and I feel like it is taming and helping someone's wounds, and I feel like you both don't even realize like how someone's heart is, who's had wounds in their heart, is being healed from this. If someone feels brought back to like teenage love and puppy love, and 9 of Pentacles, the Pre-Empress card is here again at the end, and then the Page of Pentacles reverse. There's something here about it's almost like this puppy dog love flirtation that we're not talking about, and we're not putting emotions on the table. We're just having childlike fun, and this could be something casual, but just having fun with it. I feel like this is how it blossoms into a connection, a relationship. It's 2 people waking up one day and like having like an aha moment at the same time while they're drinking coffee and eating breakfast after he's spent the night and she's made food, and they're sitting around and it's already 1 in the afternoon and he's already asking what she's got going on later tonight and for the week, and they kind of look at each other and it's like, we've been doing this for 3 months now. Are we in a relationship? Not like looks of disgust like that, but more like a... I've said for a while now, I want something like that where I just wake up one day and it's like, am I in a relationship? Are we together? But it's because we've never talked about it, and it's just been so organic and natural that you don't need to even talk about it. And someone out there is like, bitch, nah, communication, because he'll be doing X, Y, Z. I get you, I get you, I get you. I also am a firm believer in going by my gut and intuition. If my gut and intuition says I don't need to have a conversation like that, I'm not going to have a conversation like that, and I'm just going to flow with it. I'm not attached to the outcome. This was a long reading. Yeah, 40 minutes. I feel like it got very clear at the end. Just enjoying each other, enjoying, this is like enjoy the bliss of like not knowing what could happen, and don't be attached to any outcome. Just know that, you know, everything that people do has to do with them and not you. So if you have someone who's still dealing with their own shit that they've still are working on, like, has no reflection on you, just be patient. I'll see you next time.